Sofonisba Anguissola began her professional career as one of the first known women artists to achieve international fame with a drawing entitled Asdrubale, Bitten by a Crawfish. Anguissola was the eldest child of a noble family in Cremona, a provincial northern Italian city. Amilcar, her progressive father, gave his 6 daughters a humanist education and encouraged them to pursue careers in literature, music, and especially painting. Sofonisba and her sister, Elena, were apprentices for local artists Bernardino Campi and Bernardino Gatti, following the growing acceptance of women pursuing painting careers. In 1554, her manager father noted her talent and arranged to show Michelangelo his daughter's drawing of a child laughing at seeing an old woman who learns the alphabet. This meeting was a ploy to certify her ability for undertaking a task that Leonardo had described as requiring rare talent and nuance in order that the figure does not appear painted or angered. Upon seeing the drawing, Michelangelo said to her it was more difficult to portray the cry than the laugh. Anguissola obliged by sending Michelangelo a drawing of her brother in tears because a crawfish bit his finger and was comforted by her younger sister. Michelangelo was so impressed that he said that he himself could not have done better. Michelangelo later gave the drawing as a gift to his closest friend, Tommaso Cavalieri, who later presented it to Cosimo I. de' Medici of Florence, describing it as the work of a Cremonese gentlewoman called Sofonisba Anguissola. Giorgio Vasari, biographer of Italian Renaissance artists, described Asdrubale, Bitten by a Crawfish, as a young girl who laughs at a boy who cries because, having put a bucket full of shrimp in front of him, one of them had bitten his finger. Vasari praised the drawing for its striking naturalism, saying, quote, "One cannot see a more charming drawing, nor one more similar to life." Portraying this emotion was the difficult artistic challenge Sofonisba set out to accomplish. The remarkable result of Michelangelo's challenge is a demonstration of the naturalistic portrayal of expression and emotion. Anguissola's most famous painting is The Chess Game, which was completed in 1555. In this painting, her younger sisters are portrayed playing chess. The game takes place in an idealized landscape familiar in late medieval courtly images. On the far left, Lucia, the older sister, looks out at the viewer, dominating our gaze as her arm and obvious expertise dominate the chessboard. She has removed 2 of her opponents, Minerva's pieces, from the game. Minerva, Lucia's opponent and younger sister, opens her mouth and raises her hand as if to speak. The youngest sister, Europa, smiles gleefully at the match, carefully observed by the family maid-servant, Giovanna, at the far right. The 3 sisters are portrayed as capable of entertaining themselves. Their nobility status is emphasized by the rich detail on their brocaded clothes and the fine Turkish carpet set over their table. The chess game illustrates that women could be intellectually accomplished, highly rational, and strategic. Little scholarly attention existed about Sofonisba Anguissola until the 1970s, when historians and feminists began to spotlight the artist for her landmark achievement of advancing the socially acceptable profession. Anguissola was born in Cremona in 1531 and died in Palermo in 1625. She was the only woman artist in the Renaissance and post-Renaissance period belonging to an aristocratic family. They may have helped her to achieve considerable fame, but also contributed to her obscurity. She could not exercise in the anatomy and the study of naked subjects. Anguissola could not sell her works, they could only be offered as gifts. Many of her works have been lost or attributed to other artists because of the lack of commission contracts. Financially independent, internationally recognized for her talent, and respected for her creativity and intelligence, Anguissola was a true Renaissance woman.